You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. If you're new to the channel, punch subscribe, like, comment, share. You guys are showing your ass on Spotify. Great job. Thousands of views are starting to come in over on Spotify daily. Wow. Great work across the podcast for Black and White Network and all the audio in our channels and all this sort of thing. So that's great. We're going to get to Russell Wilson. As we know, he's a subject we cover a lot on this channel for both on the field and off the field experiences, I guess you could say. Most of his criticism, Russell Wilson has brought on himself, whether it's releasing cringy-ass Subway videos or TikToks or calling himself Mr. Unlimited, trying to get a sort of a TB12, nickname going that did not work out for him, or he got blasted by Justin Tucker and the Ravens over his high knees on an airplane. We all know it's been a mess, and he was terrible on the field last year. Had a bad coach, no doubt about it. Do I think Russell Wilson will have some kind of a bounce-back year? I do. I think he'll play better. That said, he better be good. He better be good because Sean Payton is not going to have a long leash. He doesn't care that he's Russell Wilson, and he loves Jarrett Stidham. So that's a thing. So enter in very, very, very popular and famous rapper Future. And in case you don't know this, Ciara has a child, Future Jr., and Russell Wilson is stepdaddy. Yeah, that's a thing. Most people do know that. And, of course, Future in the past has taken shots towards Russell Wilson. Well, he's taking it up a notch this time because he dropped a rap track and he dissed Russell Wilson in the rap track. And so we'll get to this. I'll show you a little tiny bit of back history there. From back, it was a few months. Actually, I think it was a couple of years back, sort of when they were starting to hook up. And let me just switch this over right quick. Right here. Okay, so this is what Future had said in the past. You don't bring a man around your son. When Ciara's ex-Future was uncomfortable with Russell Wilson's presence. Ciara's breakup with Future was a public affair. Comments and rumors made headlines while the singer was moving on with Denver Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson. And this, of course, was back in the Seattle Seahawks days. Although Ciara and Wilson are one of the NFL's most beloved couples, there's problems with Future were often discussed. A common factor was Ciara and Future's son, Future Jr. Despite having a complicated time with their relationship, Wilson bonded with his stepson over the years. The star quarterback has been a loving parent to the eldest son, who apparently spends more time with both Ciara and Wilson. Initially, though, Future was unhappy with the development. And this is what he said very famously a long while back on The Breakfast Club, I'm sure with Charlemagne the God. Quote, "You don't bring a man around your son," Future said while talking to The Breakfast Club. "You've known this man for a few months and you're bringing him around your kid? Who does that?" Yeah, interesting. And then Ciara went on to talk about the breakup. Quote, "I told myself I've got to figure out how to navigate in this next chapter of my life. All the things I was inspiring to have at the time, even more about love, I was like, it's going to happen when it's supposed to." So, and then it goes on to talk about exactly how close Russell Wilson and Future Jr. are, yada, yada, yada. It's kind of a synopsis of what's going on over time. So enter in Future, and this is Hip Hop DX, and this came out this morning. Future takes aim at Russell Wilson again on Turn Your Click Up collab with Quavo? Question mark, I guess. I don't know. I know who the hell Future is because he did a collab with Tech Nine many years ago on one of Tech Nine's best records. So anyway, he come out, dropped this track, and it's a diss track. Future has resumed dissing Russell Wilson, who is married to the mother of his child, Ciara, on his new collaboration with Quavo. And guys, he just flat blasted him. Released on Friday, today, the Migos rapper new single Turn Yo Click Up features a verse from Hendrix during which he takes a shot at the Denver Broncos quarterback. On the track, Future says, quote, "Fuck Russell," while bragging about getting it out the field. Quote, "Big dog status, big hopper. I ball in this mall for my brothers. Go yard bag, tote the corduroy. I got it out in the field. Fuck Russell." He raps. Turn Yo Click Up is set to appear on Quavo's upcoming solo. So I guess it's just, he showed up for a guest hit, a collab, just gave him a verse or whatever. I don't know what his actual involvement is on this, but he put it on there as a guest verse for Quavo's record. So Ciara previously described breaking up with Future as the aha moment she needed in her life. Quote, "I told myself I've got to figure out how to navigate the next chapter." Okay, so we just talked about that. But I can't love anybody to the best of my ability if I'm not loving on myself. I can't be the best mom if I'm not loving on myself. So I focus on me, taking care of me. It was the best thing I could have done. Relationship drama aside, Future released his latest album, I Never Liked You, in April of 2022, which debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart. And look, there's no doubt. I mean, like I said, I've listened to Future quite a bit in the past. It's been years ago, but still, he's one of the best in business. He is. I mean, guy's got skill. I've never listened to one of his records, but he showed up on collabs of other rappers that I've listened to over the years, and pretty damn good. So now, for Russell Wilson, he's got something else to answer about, something else he's got to talk about, something else that's going to take away from him concentrating on what's going on the field. And once again, when he's walking in his Denver Broncos locker room, guys are going to be like, shit, man, Future dissed Russell. That's getting ugly again now, isn't it? And that's going to be a topic of conversation. We're closing in very quickly onto training camp. Again, I do believe that Russell's going to have a bit of a bounce-back year. The question is, how much of a bounce-back year? And how much leash is Sean Payton going to have? Sean Payton is from the Bill Parcells tree of not having a shit ton of patience. And we know that was sort of Parcells' M.O. Belichick, Sean Payton dropped out of that tree. Belichick doesn't have much patience either. So Russell is going to have to perform. He's going to have to and Russell desperately, of all quarterbacks out there, Russell needs to somehow flush out all of the outside noise. And he's got to get back to concentrating on playing quarterback. And he's going to have to accept and wrap his loving arms around the fact that you are not a quarterback that can play solely in the pocket. You've got to be able to understand you're not Peyton Manning, you're not Tom Brady, you're not big enough to play solely in the pocket. You can't see over the line half the time. I mean, other quarterbacks have admitted they have trouble seeing over the line, yada, yada, yada. Know your skill set. Know you're going to have to move around, rollouts, scrambles, flat-out design runs, the whole thing. This has got to be Russell Wilson like 3 years ago in Seattle. And luckily, he's got a coach that understands that. Sean Payton famously said last year on Colin Cowherd show, I want like 60 of Russell Wilson's greatest hits, and all of those are going in the playbook. It makes sense. That's what a good coach does. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. I mean, here's Russell dealing with Future again. God. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.